Is it working?
Is it working?
Yeah. You said you want to check the recording.
Okay, but I don't see it in YouTube really.
Do we need to use another meeting link?
I'm now wondering why, where is it live streaming? Oh no, wait. Okay, so it looks like it started, but again, of course, with the old name. Okay. So I'll make the adjustments. You can start meeting already.
Hey. All right. Once again, welcome everyone. My name is Ruben Kim. I am Bami. And this is our first marketing meeting for the year. For folks that will be watching this later, this is our first marketing meeting for the year, and today is February 4th, 2025. So yes, we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the marketing working group. But for now, we just today, all we have on the agenda is to basically discuss the state of the marketing working group, what we have currently, and then discuss some upcoming activities, programs that will be coming up, and yeah, open the rest for um, discussions, open discussion. So, hi, Fuad, can you say hi again? I know you said that before. Hi, Fuad.
Hi, Bami.
Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too as well.
Hi, hi, Birth. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Lucas, can you help me here? Barak? Is this
Barat,
Barak?
I guess Barat.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Barak. Okay, we can see you already. Welcome to the Marketing Working Group. I Olumide, I guess you went to such an
Hi,
internet.
Bami. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to the Marketing Working Group as well.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so yeah, we're having our first meeting today. As I mentioned earlier, we are going to be majorly be discussing the state of the Marketing Working Group, what is currently going on in the Marketing Working Group. Probably something you have missed because all these things have probably gone out since last year and earlier this year. So probably something you missed. And also we are going to be discussing the upcoming things that we have for the first quarter of 2025. Okay, so yeah, we are done with our check-ins. Hi, Lucas. I'm not sure you. Oh, yes, the week been. What did you say?
Yes, sorry, I was changing the title on YouTube to have it correct.
Oh,
Can you repeat your
yes.
question?
No, I was just saying, how are you? How's your week been?
Yeah. It was exhausting. Um, I was at the FOSDEM conference, so
Oh, well,
the crowd was pretty nice. So I think Api is on the wave.
amazing. Yeah, that's a good way to start the year. All right. Okay, so moving on. First thing on the agenda is the online store is finally closed. Yes, we have. Yeah, there was a lot of back and forth from December to January to get it totally closed, and we're able to do that. And yes, we have also like removed it from the website. So if you go to the website right now, you are not going to see the Async API store merchandise link on the website anymore. So we are done and dusted with that. So I think the next conversation or the next line of action in that regard is how how we are going to be sorting merchandise for especially our ambassadors or our mentees and mentors or any of our other events when we exhaust the current one that we have in Poland. So I'm guessing that, or I'm assuming that when we get to that bridge, we are going to cross it. Or is it something we want to throw out ideas now?
In my case, I'm the only thing I'm focused now is how to place everything in my attic, so it doesn't take too much space.
I know, right? I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. I wish you all the best because I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, my main focus is to distribute to the conferences, right?
Mhm.
I don't have any plan yet, um, but like for Europe, I don't need any plan because now it's gonna be super easy because I'm basically shipping from European Union country to another European Union country. Hey, Maya.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
with Europe,
Maya.
it will be easy.
Hi, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New
Beer.
Year. Welcome.
Uh,
Well, we have how do you say it? Entertaining life if for us it takes 1 month to actually meet again after the New Year's Eve and say like yeah, Happy New Year's. So like we
Yeah.
need 1 month to recover from partying.
Right. Yeah. So yes, about the shipping.
Yeah, so inside European Union it's super simple now. So all the conferences that happen like Munich, London, Paris, we don't have to order any swag. So I will be then simply sending them from my location. So only reimbursement of the delivery will be needed, but it's nothing close to what to FedEx shipping. So it's like really
Oh, okay.
small money. Like I don't know if one shipment will go beyond 20 euro. Um,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's really not a lot.
that's pretty much decent. Yeah, I think the major blocker for in that regard would be how we are going to be sending our ambassadors um their packages and the mentees and the mentors. I think the event is pretty much sorted, but that will only be the blocker that we'll have for closing down the websites, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Um, So again, Europe, it's super easy. So I can also, if you just give me, if you give me the address to the person, list of the swags that I have to pack, like if you basically help me in the way that I just have to put it in the package and ship it,
Okay.
then it's really easy.
Okay.
And outside Europe, I think we should basically use like start preparing this like local merchandising companies. So
Um,
so basically if we have some mentee that needs to get swags and the mentee is located for example in um, I don't know, in Bangalore, then we should first try to research. We have a lot of community in Bangalore. We can reach out to them and ask them like, hey, do you know any merchant that we can use locally to order swags for you? So that would be my suggestion, that the Pinnacle branding swags, we just use them mainly for Europe and for other places if I, for example, go there and I can bring swags with me. Because still sending outside is both complex and
yeah,
again expensive.
expensive. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally understood. Yeah, and I think that was all the conversation that was going on in the uh, channel as well, is that whenever um there is need for it, we are just going to use the local vendors. So yeah, that works. So striking that out, and we have successfully clear out the online store.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
we can because the thing is that there's a like huge, like open source is old. There's a lot of communities. But I, in the past, I was doing research like how people handle swags. Maybe that's something
okay.
different. Something happened this year and it's better, but I don't think. And the problem is that all the communities they don't share publicly how they do things. So it might be that we will be the first ones that gradually, like with every single swag, with every single Menti ambassador, etc., based in Nigeria, based in India, based in US, in different locations, we will be building up this list like of recommended merchants that can deliver swags. And then we can share it with other communities, so we can also like help
Yeah.
others, like because it's gonna at the beginning it's gonna be hard work.
Yes.
It's even with like for example, I noticed that there's a much older community than us, and I was recently helping them out to understand what is the best stickers producer in Europe, because they didn't know as well, because there again nobody's sharing these best practices, like how to and where to get
Mhm.
swags from
Mhm.
on a lowest possible rate. So our
Mm.
work will be pretty important for the other communities, I think.
Yes, that's a good one. We we got like a mini project from that then. Like getting the list of vendors in all these locally. Make total sense. Okay. So does any other person have anything to say to that point? Nobody? All right. Okay, so moving on to the next. I'm not sure if we have all seen it, but we posted this blog post, an interview with Manuel, the product owner at sorry, I'm looking for okay, that the product owner at HDI. They are our second case uh user, and it was an interesting blog, so you all can check it out and read and share as well. It's already like on our LinkedIn and all of our social media. But it was quite an interesting conversation with him. So yeah, you all can check it out. And the next thing is, oh yes, we published also the marketing report for 2024. Also, if you have not seen that, you can also check. Oh, this is okay. Yes, correct. You can also check it out as well and give your thoughts about it. Probably if you have any other thing we should add to the report, you can you can also like definitely reach out for that. That being said, I think the next big thing is we have um an updated marketing strategy and it's under review. So if you have not seen it, please you can go check it out also. Here, please, please, please. Thank you. Um you can check it out and please I'm looking forward to all of your ideas, your suggestions, feedback, everything, anyone. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to all of it. So please go on to I'm not sure I want to open it right now because we have like talked about this a lot. It was just like uh modified to what was there before. So you can just check it out and give it the feedback and then we can talk about all those feedback in the next meeting. Because we have another interesting thing to talk about. So before I move on to the discussion and every other thing, do we have any points or
Just a question from
okay
my
with
side.
us?
So the
Okay.
HDI, so I've seen the HDI interview, and I'm like personally, I'm super happy that we have it published. Just a question, because I don't recall seeing any social media. Did we have it scheduled already,
Yeah.
or it's on the schedule?
I'm sorry. What did you say? Sorry. I'm
Sorry,
not
yeah,
sure I heard that. The
I
call
was
came in and I was just thinking.
if we already shared this HDI interview on social medias Oh, did we lose you? You're muted.
Yes, my internet kicked me out.
No worries. I was basically asking like because so I saw that because I was involved in the pull request, so I saw that the interview was merged. But I also didn't notice any. Did we already had a like social media campaign promoting the interview, or it's or it's
Yes.
scheduled?
No, I posted it already. I posted it, and Manuel has also reposted it. Even we couldn't tag him on LinkedIn because of buffer, but I think Chili can help do the tagging. But I posted it, and I've sent it to him. He has also like reposted it.
What do you mean by issues with tagging? I didn't get it.
Oh, okay. So on buffer, it can only tag a company on LinkedIn. You cannot tag an individual. So we usually just go after to edit it to tag if we need to tag someone.
Oh wow, really? What?
Yeah.
Such a professional tool and they don't support it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, but it was
Presentation.
shared already. Okay, I just have to then I
Yes,
just
it
have
was
to
shared already. I could quickly get the link. It was shared already. It should be on LinkedIn already. Did you find it?
No, but yeah, don't worry about it. Whenever you have time later, please just share a link. So basically, um, okay, because I have just basically old habits. So next time, and maybe you can follow up with this one also with the marketing. Also with the marketing report maybe because we in the past we were having this habit that whenever we have a new article we were also posting it on a dedicated channel in Slack, which is called promotion marketing.
Oh, okay.
And we and we have a rule there in this channel that we are allowed to use the channel annotation, so we can ping all the people in the channel. Basically,
Okay.
we're allowed to ping all the people as long as it's if it's information from you or Tuli. But basically,
Okay.
because you're promoting the marketing report or the HDI interview,
Is
they're both asking API block content. So
mm,
we are allowed to ping everyone to be aware of it. So we can use it like
okay.
later to like promote both. Probably not
Okay.
both on the same day. One day, please promote
Mhm.
the marketing. The next week, you can to not overload the channel. You can promote the interview. But I think it deserves like especially HDI.
Yes,
It's a pretty interesting topic. So would be nice to ask in Slack the community to help to amplify the message basically.
definitely. Definitely. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. All right. So thank you. Moving on. I thought we were going to pause on this and talk about AI hackathon. So part of the discussion I had with Lucas is, or part of the things that was on the marketing strategy is hackathon. And um we're having a conversation with Lucas and he just mentioned AI hackathon. That's why you can see Lucas' name there. I think it's gonna be the best to give us more insights of how this hackathon is going to be like, but it's definitely going to be a virtual hackathon and it's gonna be global. So it's something big and exciting. But yes, there will be a lot of planning going into it and organizing. Yeah. So But the main essence of having AI hackathon um is pretty exciting as well. So Lucas is going to be shedding more light to that. I'm going to leave the floor for him.
Yeah, we definitely need this to be validated, the idea, if it actually makes sense. So I know that Bami plans to put a discussion on GitHub. So let's once we have a link, Bami will share with you us, but you can already voice out opinion now. But basically, because it's pretty fresh topic, it's something that popped out today. But that's usually what happens when you go to a conference where people talk about a lot of tech, especially AI as well, and then you think like, hey, let's join the wave, and let's bring some promotion for our project through AI as well. So basically, the idea is driven by what I see in the community, that there's from time to time people coming in and saying, I want to do AI for Async API. And people come with ready solutions like, hey, I want to do a bot for Slack. Hey, I want to do a chat bot. And people already come with ready solutions. But the reality is that we don't have what these bots and other solutions need. We don't have the correct training data. Because the thing is that currently, not sure if you tried with ChatGPT. ChatGPT produces garbage if it comes to questions around Async API, especially when you ask the ChatGPT to create an Async API document. It's really garbage. And it's basically because it doesn't have proper training data that it was trained on. It's probably just, we don't even know if ChatGPT really parsed the asyncAPI.com, if they parsed our GitHub repos, if they parsed our Slack data, which is, I bet they didn't. So the idea is that first we, as a community, we focus on exposing the training data. And then think about together like how people can use this data, making sure, of course, that they are properly open sourced. And then the hackathon would be just really focused on using this training data and innovating really around like what they can do for Async API with this huge set of information. So that's the rough idea. I don't even know what's the cost really. It's just like basically an idea that there's finally a thing that we could use to build something good for Async API. Join AI hype and join AI hype with actually something useful and not just join it for marketing only, but really connect marketing with really something useful that we could get for the community. Of course, we would have to get budget, but then, yeah, I mean, that's on me and some other people to get the budget. Of course, we would have to plan it. We would have to set a date. We would have to come up with idea how that should work. But that's like Bami will handle it like a pro. It's just that we first have to
Solidify the idea.
yeah, and validate if it's really if it's a good idea. Maybe it's maybe it's not. I don't know.
Yeah, so this is the time where we open up the floor for Olumide, Ford, and Bara to drop your contribution. Olumide, what do you think? You're muted.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it, but I can't give a direct answer now.
Ford? You're probably participated in a lot of hackathons, so
Yes, that's the problem now. But if there's a way around it, I'll give you a response.
all right, cool. Ford?
All right. So concerning the hackathon, well, I've been to I've been to a few ones as well. Mm, but I'm not, since this one is an AI hackathon, I'm not really like I think I've not really participated in much AI hackathons. I think it's just only one, yeah, that I've participated in. Yeah. So I'm not really sure if I can have like a genuine response to this yet.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to be creating a discussion about it and I'll share the
All
link.
right then,
So
and that's
everybody
fine.
can just go and put your inputs and your suggestions there as well. Okay. Well, it's quite an interesting idea and I mean something we are looking forward to doing in the coming month as the year goes. All
Yeah,
right.
that'll be great.
So yeah. So when I get the discussion ready, I'm going to share the link so everybody can just put their inputs. Okay, thank you. Moving on. Moving on. So I had this particular discussion here, and again, it's market working group. So I'm looking forward to getting to pick from your head. Is that the right phrase? Other creative way to promote I think API events like conferences apart from social media, you know. So um Lucas already mentioned one to me, and that's why I put it there in brackets, adding the event banner on every page on the website, especially the doc page. So it's something that we're looking to implement. So please, do you have any other one? I also have one that is currently ongoing as well, and that is the newsletter. Totally always add events to the newsletter, the monthly newsletter. So please, who else has any other idea of how we can promote this event apart from using social media, apart from our regular social media posts or social media campaign?
So I can share two ideas.
Okay.
Something that I was missing and was didn't have enough time and was too lazy to create it, which is bad, but would be useful. Maybe you can drive this, and then contact, for example, ambassadors and others. So basically, when I had a presentation at FOSDEM this weekend, um, I had a room packed with people doing event driven or trying to start event driven and async API. And I delivered my talk and I did not promote the conference. I forgot about it.
Oh,
I mean, I forgot about it. Then I realized, damn it, like I forgot about it. And then the guy after me from GraphQL, he did it for GraphQL conference. And I was like, I mean, I had an opportunity to reach like at least 100 people that would be interested.
yes.
So what I was thinking about is that if I would have a slide or I would have a poster that I can put on my slides, and then I can, if I have it on the slides, then it's, like always, I would always remember because at the last slide, I would have, hey, Async API conference. So maybe one of the things could be to have like a poster or a slide or don't know yet what, but like a, like a infographic basically in one play in a format that anybody can reuse it for anything. So if I have slides on a conference, I'll put it on the slides on the conference. If somebody wants to share it over different channel, they can share it on different channel. But basically we have everything in one
Oh,
place that is like first of all, you don't have to check again what are the dates and where will I find the information about dates, but everything is on this um, like combined conference information for entire year. So something
okay.
like this it could help, and then of course we would have to communicate it with all the interested people, especially like for example with support of Tuli to reach out to the ambassadors so they know that whenever they go to conference they should include it in the slides. I mean, they should. We would love if they include it in the slides. So that's,
Yeah,
I think that could be something.
definitely. Because I realized that I created a slide because I know you mentioned it and I was supposed to tell you, but I thought or I assumed that you would be using probably the slide I mean the video to created to promote the event. So I think that was just me um in my thoughts. I don't know why this is that was just me in my thoughts. But I created one. It's more of each location per slide. But I think I'm going to go and create another one that we have all the locations and the dates on one page, like one page, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because of course we need it on conference.asyncAPI.com, and that's like people that do conference, we should do it. But like except of just the landing page on the conference, like this additional artifact that we can share, this infograph, poster, whatever. Um, that could be useful.
okay. All right.
And I forgot
I
what
will
was the
share.
other idea. I don't remember the
Yeah,
other idea I had.
I will share the one that I created, and then I'll probably just create another one page that can be in their slides because this one is about 6 pages. Yeah, 6 or 7 pages. Okay, yeah. So any other idea, please? Um,
I think Olumide wrote
Prata.
something in the chat.
Okay. It doesn't even run a sponsor ad carrying the event post through social media. Um, yes, it's something we can do, but mm, yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
I'm always skeptical
Procrastinating. Yeah,
because we did
with
it in the past. So
we have been organic since I mean since I joined, we have
yeah,
been pretty much organic and um
yeah. In the past, we did this in the past on X, on and LinkedIn, and some other um, like a developers newsletter. Um, we spent in total like 4 or 5 grants on it, and it only created huge traffic, but no, did not convert in any subscriptions. So, so they are good in displaying an ad to everyone, but not necessarily the people that we care. They display them to.
I would regarding that, I think it's more of setting into a targeted area. So say for instance, we want to put out posts for Singapore and London very yeah putting location based like or somewhere around Europe or London, UK for people around that place to be able to attend the event. But then I still strongly prefer organic. Yeah.
Which is more
So
difficult, but I think it always converts the best. So, uh, I mean, one idea, it's still for, I think, so-called organic approach, but you can, I mean, Singapore, it's too close, but let's say London. Um, in the past, I tried on my own, but maybe when you have a moment, reach out to me. I can give you some names of people from around London, from our community, and you can interview them, like basically ask them like, hey, whenever you go to some events, meetup, where do you learn from about them? How do you know that there's a meetup or a conference in London? Because in the past I tried this I tried on my own when we had the first conference in London. I tried even join on meetups to some different meetups related to event driven, like DevOps, whatever, trying to post messages there. But it was already late and it was not really, that was pretty chaotic work from my side. But if we have some locals support, um, maybe we can um, use them
And
somehow to guide us. Like,
speaking of that, I just realized that we could be doing something like probably not a community partnership per se, but something like reaching out to a community manager in Chaos, for example, or Layer 5 or other open source communities, and just um, ask the community manager to post this event, that this event is happening in London or in Paris, with the dates, and I mean, if any of the community members too would want to attend or give a talk there, since it's all open source, I guess. Although we are more on async API and event-driven focus, but I think there will be some of these folks doing other open source communities. So
so we had
just an idea.
also what we did at least first year, and don't remember the second year. So when we were just doing online conferences and I was running them, we also had a concept of media sponsor. So something that you probably relate to as this partners. So I basically was reaching out friends that I know that they run some meetup on programming or whatever, and I was telling them like, hey, please promote Async API conference. This is the communication that you need to post, and in exchange, we're gonna put your logo on conference website, which is like pretty good for them, especially from the perspective of the SEO and positioning, because their logo and their website is mentioned on some other website. So maybe something like this kind of, if anyone in the community knows some local meetup somewhere there, and they would like to be on our website as say partners, then in exchange we just ask them like, hey, send the message to your members that we have a conference, maybe.
Like media partner.
Media partner, yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds like partners. Okay, I think Olumide is saying, oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Is knowing the right targets for any campaign or ads. All right, Fuad Barata, Barat, yeah, Barat. Do you have anything else to add to it? No? Okay, I'll take that as a no. I think Bart already mentioned that he doesn't have nothing from him. Okay, cool. You're sending it to me directly, not to everyone. Bye. Okay. So that being said, I think I pretty much have some ideas around that already. So upcoming is the general marketing report. So now the marketing report is a monthly report. So we should be having the first draft out before the end of the week. And then the next one is a campaign strategy for Async KPI conference 2025, all of the conferences for 2025. So how we can best promote it. And that's why I am asking all of these questions and inputs. So to create a proper document to promote the Async API conferences for 2025 and all of the applications. Yeah. So on that note, do we have any other thing? No.
Yeah, I just reminded myself of this other idea, but it's not something super innovative. It's something that we actually did already, I think. But we just should make sure that people use it and we just push for it. So the speaker cards, right? That's what I noticed like on my own, and I also noticed on social medias when we have a speaker. When, for example, I am a speaker and at some conference, and this conference provides me with a nice speaker card, like, like this nice social media post where my face is visible, the conference name, and what I'm presenting. I always use it, and I put it on my socials to share, to um,
So we should
to
create
kind of
nice
indirectly bring
presenter.
people to the conference, but also to promote myself. Let's be honest. So the speaker cards, like to put more priority on them, maybe to cooperate with the conference working group, and not sure if that should go through the website, conference website for maintainers, or actually collaboration with Maya. I don't know. Like, so I don't know how to execute it, but basically have it as early as possible, and also always push coordination team for the conference to also have the name of the speakers, the schedule as soon as possible, so people can book their flights. So, and then we have speaker cards, so they can, again, like we have this organic marketing because all the speakers will promote the event through their
Yeah.
channels.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Does anybody have any other thing to say? None? Okay. On that note, I think it will be harmful to end the meeting earlier. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming for today's meeting, and see you next time. And please, when we have any information, we're going to share it on the marketing working group. So once again, thank you everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.